Hailey, Idaho. Paul Rytting listened as a woman, voice quavering, told him her story. When was a child, his father, a former bishop in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, routinely climbed into bed with him when he was aroused, said. It was March 2017, and Rytting offered his sympathies as 31-year-old Chelsea Goodrich spoke up. Rytting, a Utah attorney and head of Church's Division of Risk Management, has spent nearly 15 years protecting the organization known as Mormon Church from costly claims, including sexual abuse lawsuits. Rytting had flown from Salt Lake City, where the church is located, to Hailey, Idaho, that morning to meet in person with Chelsea and her mother, Lorraine. The Salt Lake Temple in Salt Lake City is shown on April 18, 2019. A former bishop made religious confession to give details about his relationship with his own daughter when she was a child. Senior Mormon church official has learned. AP audio records show how the Mormon Church defended itself from child sexual abuse allegations. Sound Paul Rytting, Director Risk Management for the Church Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, on Chelsea's father, John Goodrich, whom Chelsea accuses sexually abusing her. He offered Chelsea Goodrich and her mother Lorriane $300,000 in exchange for their silence. After a quick prayer, she introduced herself and said she was there to get into Chelsea's tragic and terrible story. Chelsea and Lorraine had come to meeting with clear request: would the church allow a local Idaho bishop who resembles Catholic priest in Mormon church to testify at John Goodrich's trial. Bishop Michael Miller, who accompanied Rytting to the meeting, had heard a spiritual confession from Chelsea's father shortly before John Goodrich was arrested on charges of sexually abusing her. While the details of his confession remained secret, the church quickly excommunicated Goodrich. Audio recordings of meetings over next 4 months obtained by the Associated Press show how, even though Rytting expressed concern for what he called John's significant sexual violations, the risk management game that helped church keep child sexual abuse cases secret, he was going to use his book. Specifically, the church would dissuade Miller from testifying, citing a law that prevents clergy from having to provide information about child sexual abuse collected in a confession. Without Miller's testimony, prosecutors dropped the charges, telling Lorraine that her impending divorce in the years since Chelsea's alleged abuse could harm jurors. AP audio records show how the Mormon Church defended itself from child sexual abuse allegations. Voice Paul Rytting, Director Division Risk Management for the Church Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, is the mother Chelsea Goodrich, who accused her father, John Goodrich, sexual abuse, revealing $300,000 confidentiality agreement to Lorriane Goodrich. Rytting would also offer hundreds thousands of dollars in exchange for confidentiality agreement.